Okay, here we're doing the checkup. Try to do the checkup by yourself and just use this as a reference. If you get stuck, just turn to the video, but please don't do the checkup while watching the video. Try to do the checkup first and use this video as a reference only, okay guys? Thanks. Here it says state the quadratic formula. You should know this by memory. It will be on the test, so make sure you do know it. X equals b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That is the quadratic formula. You need to know that by memory, or else you will have a hard time doing the test. Oh, and don't forget to put the negative in front of the b. It's negative b. All right, so here they're asking us to use the quadratic formula to solve this equation. So let's first, to be able to use the quadratic formula, you got to get this equation in this form: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, right? And then you, whatever c is, you plug it into the formula. Whatever b is, you plug into the formula. Whatever a is, you plug into the formula. So let's multiply. 3 times x is 3x squared. That's going to be a. 3 times 4 is negative 12 minus 5x equals 0. So I'm going to arrange it in the right order, and what I get is 3x squared minus 5x minus 12 equals 0. Once we get our equation in this format, we start plugging in our numbers. So the number in front of x squared is a. So a equals 3. The number in front of x is b. So negative 5 equals b. And the third term, which is the whole number, equals c. And in this case, c equals 12, negative 12. So now I plug it in. Negative b, which is negative 5. So negative times a negative 5 plus or minus negative 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 3, times negative 5, which is times negative 12, which is c, negative 12, divided by 2 times a, and a is 3, so 2 times 3. What I get is a negative times a negative is a positive 5, and then I got plus or minus negative 5 times negative 5 is 20, positive 25. Negative 4 times 3 is a negative 12, and a negative 12 times a negative 12 equals a negative 144 over 6. And that equals 5 plus or minus negative 144. I'm sorry, it's a positive 144, because negative 12, negative 3, negative 4 times negative 3 is a negative 12, and negative 12 says a negative 12 equals a positive 144. So positive 144 plus 25 equals 169 over 6. Then the square root of 169 is 13, so 5 plus and minus 13, because remember the square root, the answer of a square root is always a positive and negative number, over 6. And I'm running out of room here. And then I do the positive 13 first. So I do 5 plus 13 is 18 over 6, which equals 3. So my first answer is 3. Then I do negative 13. So 5 minus 13 over 6 equals 8. What I get is 8 over 6, which equals 1, and 2 over 6, which equals 1 and 1/3. So my two answers are 3 and 1 and 1 over 3. One more thing, it's a negative 8 over 6, so it's a negative 1 over 3. 1 over 3.